I am a paddler, and I am grateful for the water. I am grateful for my board, for my connection to the sea, and for the other water communities that exist. I have grown up a sailor, surfer, and boarder. These days I paddle the waters from Port Townsend to Seattle, and in July the Paddle to Muckleshoot canoe journey saw canoes return to these waters for an annual meeting of tribes. They came from as far north as Alaska, as far south as the Columbia River, and as far west as Hawaii. A canoe is a traditional experience. Every water-based culture utilizes a type of canoe to facilitate their daily lives. It is a vessel that can provide everything from identity to travel to sustenance to community to recreation. On one day, the beach I most often frequent was blessed by close to 100 canoes adorning its shores as a canoe journey made a stop on the shores of Port Townsend. As a fellow waterman, I felt compelled to walk amongst the many magnificent vessels. As I walked, I talked, and my talk of paddleboarding was overheard by someone looking for a couple more pullers. This led to me being honored to be invited along for a leg of this journey, and so from Port Townsend to Port Gamble I paddled with the Qwyano canoe, an all-nations Canadian canoe. We start at first light.
Have paddle, will travel. Well, that is incredible. They could use a couple more paddlers. So I am going to show up tomorrow at 6 a.m. with my gear. They'll give me a paddle. I'll get in the canoe and we'll go to Port Gamble. This is incredible. I got to be part of something amazing. All right, we're here. Let's do this.
It's not long before we pass through the Port Townsend Channel.
Need more water?
We paddle a bit further and eat sandwiches and salmon and veggies as we progress towards our goal, one stroke at a time.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I just kind of shoot everything and
show it to
I
people.
was talking to
And show it to people.
There was much singing, and we took rolling breaks to give the paddlers a rest while keeping the canoe moving towards its ultimate destination. The gentle lapping of water against the hull and the rhythmic sound of the paddle meeting the surface becomes a soothing mantra, guiding the paddler into a meditative state. This profound communion with water ignites a sense of tranquility and serenity, allowing paddlers to leave behind the hustle and bustle of everyday life and embrace the peacefulness that only the water can offer. Paddling serves as a gateway to a deeper understanding of nature's interconnectedness, leaving pullers with a profound respect for the water and a desire to protect and preserve its beauty for generations to come.
Squamish is popping, a lot of people, a lot of canoes, they're all getting ready to get in the water and get on that last leg of that epic journey. Rather than deal with parking and all the chaos over there as they all prepare, we are gonna go to Bainbridge State Park, like a mile or two away, and in the good spirit of paddling, we are going to paddle over and hang out on the water and watch them launch and hopefully get some great shots. Could ask for a little more epic lighting, but you know, can't have beautiful sunrises and sunshine every day. All right, this appears to be working very well. It's not crowded. It's kind of beautiful. The sun's coming out. I see the fishing boats and the support vessels and stuff, I think, kind of coming by. And
the canoes on this journey are made by hand, each individually by a different tribe, and each is its own unique work of art. They are personified and respected for their enormous value of keeping the people out of the water. Each is adorned with decorations and ceremonial offerings and carries the collective memories and stories of all those who have pulled it to its destinations. I, on the other hand, am a progressive and modern paddler. My boards are made in factories in other countries, my paddle is carbon fiber, and my paddling clothes are synthetics. The same is true for those I race and paddle with, outrigger canoes and paddleboards alike. So that blue canoe and that white canoe out there have the same flag, so I mean, as expected, the larger canoe families would paddle multiple canoes, but that's pretty awesome. The whole thing's pretty awesome, I gotta say. So those flags appear to be Snohomish with the orca on there. Super cool. That sailboat is obviously the support vessel with a matching flag. Super rad. There are traditional communities of water people, and now also recreational and competitive communities, as the idea of traveling by water has been taken much further than ever thought possible before. When you talk about a canoe journey, undertaken by various tribes over the course of weeks to all travel to an annual community gathering, it becomes the example of what it means to live on and with the water. The canoe connects humans to the water and embodies an intimate and profound connection. A paddler becomes one with the water's surface, feeling every subtle movement and rhythm of the waves. The act of paddling itself requires an acute awareness of the water's flow and energy, as each stroke interacts with the liquid medium, propelling the paddler forward with grace and precision. In this dance between human and water, a unique sense of harmony emerges, where the paddler becomes attuned to the environment, adapting their movements to the water's ever-changing temperament.
9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Paddling serves as a gateway to a deeper understanding of nature's interconnectedness, leaving pullers with a profound respect for the water and a desire to protect and preserve its beauty for generations to come.
It's convenient, but it doesn't have the heart. Farewell. Safe travels. You too. We'll see you next year.
Watching the canoes traverse the waters I frequent on the way to their final destination of Seattle is a truly magical and inspiring experience. Wishing them well as they embarked upon their last leg of this journey was an opportunity I wouldn't have had were I not a paddler myself. As they approach land, they introduce themselves and graciously ask for permission to come ashore. I am but one member of the stand-up paddle community, but I know I am an embodiment of our collective spirit when I wish these sacred canoes safe passage and a swift return to these waters. May the stars above be a guiding light, and may the winds push from behind as the currents of time ebb and flow to interweave each of our destinies.
Qwyano, welcome.
My traditional name.
Thank you. We are the Mana Canoe family, and we come from Nanaimo, British Columbia.
We have traveled where there are no roads. We didn't take any land vehicles. We have our support boat and our canoe because we don't like roads. We might as well mention that this is a Qwyano canoe.
I'm Clallam from Elwha. We traveled down from Chilliwack with our Three Sisters Canoe Club.
The canoe that you see before us is the Yatqua. The people that fill it are a part of the Canoe family.
We have paddled in our canoe, Sutsku, from Nia Bay.
We are the Slaman people. We travel here in our 3 canoes.
We traveled here on the Cedar Spirit. We're from Lummi.
So I asked for permission to come ashore.
We're very hungry, we're very tired, and we humbly ask permission to come ashore.
We humbly ask for permission to come ashore.
We would like to ask your permission to come ashore.
We humbly ask that you allow us on your shore.
We would like permission to beach our canoes.
But this time, we'd like to ask permission to come ashore.
And we humbly ask permission to come ashore.
And we humbly ask permission to land.
We give thanks to everyone for being here.
We give thanks that all of you are here with us.
We humbly ask you to come to shore.
We are tired and we would love to come ashore.
We humbly ask permission to come ashore.
When we're asking permission to come ashore, we ask that you come ashore.
Welcome ashore.
I'm a citizen of the Muskogee Creek Nation, and I welcome you ashore.
Come to shore now and we will enjoy visiting one another.
Come to shore now and we will enjoy visiting one another.
Come ashore.